the studio here, and we are going to talk about his life with the Japanese immigration bureau, how he was treated, and what he has gone through since he came to Japan until today. So today's topic is very, very sensitive, and because he doesn't speak good English, we will mix English, French, and Japanese. And in the French, I will do the translation. Ah bon? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the show is Chat Room, and we welcome you to Jafric Radio. And in the studio with me today is my brother Luis from Cameroon. Welcome. Ça va?
Oui, ça va.
Oui. Comment tu t'appelles?
My name is Mbala Luis Christian from Cameroon.
D'accord. Mr. Luis,
Yes.
you're from Cameroon.
Yes, I'm from Cameroon.
Cameroon is in West Africa now. I know Cameroon because Cameroon, you're good in soccer.
Yeah, that's good.
Mboma.
Mboma.
Mboma used to play in Japan,
yeah,
eh?
Yeah.
He's a good soccer player. Yeah, I like him very much. So, how long have you been in Japan?
Oh, I've been in Japan for 19 years.
19?
Yeah, 19 years.
Very long.
Yeah, very long.
Wow. And do you have family in Japan?
Yes, I have a daughter in Japan.
Oh, okay, that's nice. That's nice. So, 12 years in Japan. You're from Cameroon.
Not 12 years, 19 years.
I mean, 19 years in Japan. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My bad. 19 years in Japan.
Yes.
And you're from Cameroon.
Yes.
Have you ever stayed in other countries in Africa?
In Africa, I be born in Cameroon, but I grew up in Central Africa. I don't know Cameroon, so.
Oh, you've never lived in Cameroon?
No, I never lived in Cameroon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I was born in Ghana. I've never lived in any country in Africa. I just know Nigeria from the plane.
Yeah.
We landed in Lagos. Yeah, that was like 10 years ago. We have a video for you. If my producer, is the video ready? Okay, then if so, then let's watch this video first. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, let's watch this video. And after the video, we will come back to our topic. Thank you.
Hazmeti, Allah'ım, ben burada bu olimpikler yüzünde burada yatıyorum. Bu olimpiklerin yapılmasına engel ol. Kimse bu olimpiklerin yapılmasını istemesin. Bizler bu olimpik için, bu olimpik yüzünden eşlerinden ayrılan, çocuklarını göremeyen, ülkelerine zorla gönderilen insanlar var. Bunlara sen yardım et Tanrım. Biz burada her türlü işkenceyi görüyoruz, her türlü rezaleti görüyoruz, her türlü baskıyı görüyoruz.
What Japanese government are doing to foreigner in this country is not normal. They are using the Olympic to break marriage, torturing foreigner, treat them as animal. There is a war, hiding war against foreigner in Japan. We pray that by all means you have to stop this Olympic.
Turistas, deportistas, periodistas, todo el mundo estará mirando lo que sucede en Tokio. Tal vez ellos no van a ver lo que sucede aquí, en este centro de detención, en esta prisión.
Because Olympic is a symbol of peace, harmony between race.
Lo que vivimos
But that
acá,
should not be
en
used
esta verdadera
by a racist government.
Padre amado,
That killing children and baby,
libéranos.
innocent baby in the stomach of their mother because of their race.
Olimpik iyi bir şey olsaydı biz burada
Ask
durmazdık.
you God.
みんな祈りした。心から寝る前に1人、3人、4人、神様信じてない人も祈りして私見た。日韓の人たちで話して、品川の担当はオリンピックはあるからあなたたちはなかなか出さないだって。オリンピック終わるまでは出さないだって。 さい。
こんにちは。
こんにちは、ベイビー。
久しぶりね。
I love you。
久しぶりね。
元気？会いたい。生活どう？大変？今行くところわかる？
初めてかと。
あ、そう。私はちょっとインターネットで見て、入管の中は似てるよ。
ちょっと似てるね。これやばいね。
おお、来た。
おー、久しぶり。
久しぶり。もう最近なったじゃないですか。
元気ですか？
久しぶり。外は何かある？雨降ってる？
テレフォンカードくださいでしょ。
違う。面会あなた来た。私たちじゃない。
元気ですか？
元気じゃない。
ここは元気ないよ。
ご飯食べます？
食べない。あ、今日何か差し入れ持ってきた？
Excuse me?
差し入れ。
Present.
何か持ってきた？電話カード？あとは？
バイブル。
バイブル。
考える。なんでここにいる？いつまで？なんでここ？なんで？やだこのこと。やだこの部屋。だだこれ。頭壊れたみたいな。
ここは入ったことある？こうアメリカの中でこれ感じ？ボスの部屋ですか？あ、もしもし、何あった？まだデニス？ああ、チョバス入れて。はい。5日。OK。OK。ペン屋さんは？ペン屋さんはチョバスよ。OK。
家やってる。
絵描いてるですから。ルイスさん、ご飯食べない？じゃあ無理やりで食べさせて。もう死んだら大変だよ。あ、外は大丈夫。外は死んだら平気。ここは死なないように。いや、あんまり居祈りしないで言って、彼たちの居祈り神様は聞いてるんですから。居祈りやめたらみんな出る。OK。分かった。いじめばっかりしてください。はい、頑張れ、いじめ。はい、そう、OK。OK！
やめて！国境はない国みたいはい、でこせでこせ国みたいでこせやるちぎはい、うるさいなやるちぎ痛いごめんやめて痛いごめんもう抵抗しないから
暴行を受けた部屋っていうのはここに似て
同じ。ここの同じです。ぴったり同じです。
ブラジル人も自殺した、中国人も自殺した。ここは日本。入管は何でもできる。あなたの子供を殺すできる。あなたの奥さんを奪うできる。じゃああなた自分の国に帰ったら、カメルーン帰ったら殺されちゃうから。
お休み。お休み、明日ね。
チョバスに入ってください。
これシャツじゃない。
ここも座ってトイレやってる時はそこでカメラいつもあるで、これ女だったらすごいもっとひどいですね。だからぴったりこれもうちょっと高いですけれども、トイレ終わって これやってカメラいつも見てる。ははは。何？全部見るよ。で、
長さ大体同じ。で、
いやちょっと狭いで。
これは僕ちょうどこんな感じ。ここまで。
そう、ここまで。
ここまで。ここまで。
ここまで細い。
ちょうどこんな感じだった。ここ何ある？
ああ、窓。
違う。ここは？
あ、私は実際数字したの
そう、エアコン。エアコン。夜11時半ぐらいで、その日はの担当3番僕に言った。デニーさんが自殺したい。僕は捕まる前と今同じ人じゃない。変わった。
Brother Louis.
Yes.
Okay, in the video there's a lot of stuff going on, but I want to ask you a question. Why
Yes.
and what brought you to this detention?
Yes. I went to detention. This is 4 times I went to detention. My first is because of refugee application.
Refugee application.
Yes.
But you're from Cameroon.
Yes, I'm from Cameroon. But like I say, I did not grow up in Cameroon. After when I was born, 5-6 years old, my family left Cameroon. They went to Central Africa because of political reason. Then they went to Central Africa. Then from there they left me. They went to Europe. So, and I was living with my father friend who adopted me as his son, and also in Central Africa, from 95 to 96, there was a war there, military problem there. So until I left Central Africa, there was war. So my family in Central Africa was involved in the coup d'etat in 2001. And from there I ran Central Africa in 2001. I went to Congo. In the town called Zongo. You just have to cross the river to arrive in Zongo. So I stayed there also 1 year, and there was also a war in Congo, so I was not in peace there. So I have to find a way to leave Africa or to Congo, and the most nearer place to me from Congo. When you see opposite side of the river, you have the capital of Central Africa, Bangui, and
this is Jafric Radio.
Japanese embassy was just near. When I crossed the river, that was where I was living, my town, and Japanese embassy was there. And the other embassy was concentrated in the middle of the city of Bangui. Like mostly all other country, like the embassy, all embassies are concentrated in one area, and those area mostly have also government institution there. Many military are there, so it's very dangerous for me to go there. So the most easy one, and I was so lucky that it was near my town, who was controlling by a rebel. So so there was no security in Japanese embassy. So it's like that. I got Japanese visa.
Oh, you get a Japanese visa to come to Japan?
Yes.
And then what happened when you came to Japan?
When you
came to Japan, when was it?
I came to Japan in 2002.
2002?
Yes, 2002, July 27.
Okay. And what happened?
And immediately...
what type of visa did you...
A tourist visa.
Tourist visa. So Japan government gave you tourist visa from Zongo? From Congo?
No, from Central Africa. From Congo, I crossed the river. I applied for in Central Africa capital.
And then you came to Japan?
Yeah, I came to Japan.
Okay.
Then I have applied for refugee in Japan. And I explained my situation to the Japanese government, but after 1 year and a half, they denied my application, and they put me inside immigration. So I be there for 1 year and 6 months.
So from 2002?
No, 2004.
Okay. So when you came,
yes,
you stayed until 2004.
Yes.
And then they gave you a visa.
I was having 3 months.
3 month visa.
Yes.
3 month visa for the to stay in Japan.
Yes.
And then 2004 you went for the refugee.
Yes, I went for refugee
appeal, and then they deny you 2004.
Yes. 2004.
Which month?
I don't remember.
Okay, 2004.
I don't remember.
And so what happened?
They put me in detention. They asked me to go back to Central Africa. I said I will not go back. No, first of all, my family was involved in the coup d'etat. Then I lose 4 of my brother in 97 when the military attacked our town, and I lose 4 of my brother. Then in 2001, my family was directly involved in the coup d'etat and accusing of killing a general. So then I have to leave, go to Congo. From Congo also. There was war, so I come to say I explained everything, but they said they need evidence.
All right.
Then I did not have anybody to send me some document as evidence, because many of my people have died. Some people went to Congo, and what kind of evidence? When you are a refugee, you have to run for your life.
Right.
You understand? I cannot sending money in Africa, make some kind of fake document that not true, come and submit it. That is possible, but that will not be the reality.
Right.
You understand what I mean? So I was not able to give them any evidence. And after the government change around 2000, I don't know, the government change in Central Africa by coup d'etat, immigration called me for an interview. They say, hey, there is a new president in your country, go back. I said, but that is a coup d'etat. You are a democracy country. You, Japan, and your embassy protest in Central Africa, condemned the coup d'etat and closed their embassy to protest. America even closed their embassy to protest against the coup d'etat. Why are you asking me to go back there? They remove a civilian to put a military in the power, and you're asking me to go back?
So when you came to Japan with all this,
yes,
and when did they put you in the detention, and what really happened? I think people really want to hear.
They deny my application and put me inside the immigration.
For how long?
Like 1 year. Immigration was 1 year, 6 months.
Then, because before when I asked you, you told me you have a family.
Yes, I have a family.
So how did you get your family if you were in the detention?
No, I got the release. I get released on
Provisional release.
Yes, I get released. Then
in what year?
I got released in 2006.
2006. So you were there 1.5 months, a 1.5 year.
Yes.
And then they give you provisional release.
Yes.
2006.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then?
And then in 2008. In 2008, I met a Japanese girl, and we fell in love. And 1 month later, I have to explain my situation to her. I explained to her my situation, and she was very crying and very shocked about my situation. So she said that okay, she will support me, and we live together and we get married.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's good.
Yes. When we get married
in 2008.
And we get married in 2000. I met her in 2008. We get married around and when we get married, we have to submit all the documents.
Yeah, to the migration. Okay.
So I have to explain my situation to my wife. Everything. She's asked me to, since I'm originally from Cameroon, I have to change my nationality back to Cameroon, because Central Africa is dangerous for me. Then I go to the embassy, Cameroon embassy, and explain the situation, and it was difficult because I don't have also nobody in Cameroon that can make some document to me here. So I have to ask some friend here in Japan to contact their family that help me make document, and we change everything. And the immigration, like my wife become pregnant when I submit document to immigration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So an immigration, they wait until like my wife, when she becomes 7 months pregnant, and they took me back inside immigration.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they took me back inside immigration.
And in the migration, when they took you back to the migration, to the detention center,
they said they said I have to go back, and my wife come and to support me. Of my wife, she feel bad.
Yes, of course.
Of this thing, so she was hospitalized.
Yeah.
And she was not able to visit me, so the family was her mother that come to visit mother-in-law that.
Oh, okay, wow. So
support me, and she even applied for my provisional release. After 2 months, the immigration rejected. Give me the provisional release. So
why they didn't give you the provisional release? Why? What do you think? Why?
They said that okay. I have to go back. They already make their decision. That I have because I was also in the court. Because when they deny my application, I went to the court. I lose the court. They say I have to go back.
But now you're married to a Japanese woman.
Yes.
And now, by the grace of God, you guys have got a baby in the stomach.
Yes.
So why should you leave your wife, who is pregnant, and then go back to a place that you don't know?
That is not the problem of Japanese government. Japanese government want you to get out of the country. You have children here. Their policy is no to foreigners. So even if you have hungry children here, they don't care. They want to send you back home, and so to make it more easy, they have to like brainwash my in-law, say a lot of bad thing about me. I'm not a refugee.
Who say that? Why? How did you know?
Because they told me.
Who told you?
My wife told me everything because I was speaking to her on the phone when she was in the hospital. Yes, my wife's telling me all those
like
things.
What? What did they tell her? Tell us.
This guy is African. He's a liar. He don't love your daughter. He only want to use your daughter to stay in Japan. He's not going to make her happy. My wife was telling all those things to me.
But wait. Somebody who is pregnant.
Yes.
And if someone is pregnant,
yes,
she needs peace, right?
Yes.
But if you try to put pressure on that person, that means you're trying to, in some way,
yes,
you're trying to, I'll say, forgive me my words, you want to kill that person.
That is the way, maybe African, maybe the Western, maybe, I don't know, other part of the world, but that is not in the way Japanese government are seeing things.
Wow.
as far as
So
that,
what did your wife say? Tell us. Let's move on.
Okay, my wife was in hospital. She was not able to come to visit me. So then sometimes I will call her. It was just fight because it changed. It changed now from first she was gentle. She was have sympathy also for me, but when immigration starting saying all this things to her family and her mother stopped visiting me, she changed also. She starting become so aggressive on phone. Sometimes she don't answer the phone. And you know that when a woman is pregnant, you need to be near her to support her.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yes, but that is what is not only me. They have done that to many foreigners. They will target you when your wife is pregnant. Then they will pick you, put you inside immigration. Then to make kind of problem between you and your wife. So it's what happened to me when they put me inside immigration and my wife.
So how long did they put you in immigration?
1 year, 10 months.
Again?
Yes.
So when your wife was going to have the baby, you were not there?
I was not there, and that is what made my wife very angry with me, everything. So when she delivered the baby, anyway, after like 2 weeks, she come to visit me.
Oh.
Yes, she come to visit me, and she didn't care about what her mother told her that immigration have.
Who is her mother?
My wife's mother.
Okay.
My wife's mother.
Okay.
So she was not like what the immigration explained said to her mother. She didn't consider that because she come to visit me.
Mm-hmm.
And she was very sad, very angry that I was not there when to support her when she
of course
she get the baby, but she promised that she is going to support me because the baby, my daughter need me.
Yes. Oh, she's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
My daughter need me, and I'm the only father. There is no father. I'm the only father that I need to carry out my responsibility as a father. And I was very happy with that. After all what she's going through, she decided to support me. But when she left, like 2 hours later, I tried to call her to thank her for coming and to know if she's arrived very well. She's just starting shout on phone. I said, what's happening? What's going on? She said, immigration just told me that you don't love me. You are using me just to stay in Japan.
What?
Yeah. You are using me just to stay in Japan. You want to get only visa. After you get your visa, you're going to divorce me. No, I said, no. Listen, baby, I love you. This. I tried to explain everything, but no. She didn't want to listen to me. So it looked like after she finished the visitation, the immigration called her to the office and sit her down and explain a lot of lying,
Okay. Okay, viewers, this is Jafric Radio, and the name of the program is The Chat Room. Today, I'm with my brother Luis from Cameroon, originally from Cameroon, and he's trying to tell us the dark side of the Japanese immigration bureau. If you have just joined us, I'm just trying to tell you that he came here as a refugee, and he was denied, and then he was put into detention for almost 2-3 years, and after that he came out.
This is Jafric Radio.
A Japanese woman, and they fall in love and they get married, and the lady had a baby in her stomach, and after the baby have got to like 7 months, the immigration took him back to the detention center, and he was detained for a year plus. So he couldn't even see his daughter when the mother gave the baby birth. And when the wife came and visited her after 2 months, 2 months when the baby he had her baby, she became more aggressive to brother Luis. Okay, please, I want you to send us comments if you have any question about this, and also please share the links to friends for people, especially we foreigners. We have to learn something from brother Luis. There are a lot of stuff that we have to learn, and there's a lot of stuff that we have to know so that we can, get ourselves into, a place that nobody can, nobody can destroy our life, or maybe put us into a situation that we cannot get ourselves out from that situation. So, brother, please,
Yes.
can you continue?
So when I try to call my wife after that many times, sometimes she picks, sometimes she don't. She didn't pick the phone. And like after 2-3 months, she was not answering the phone anymore.
And you were in the immigration.
And I was in the immigration.
And what happened there?
She didn't come to visit me anymore. My in-law was not coming. And like after 4 months, she sent divorce document to me that I have to sign.
So since then, you haven't seen the baby?
I never seen the baby.
Did she brought the baby to the
No, she
immigration?
didn't brought the baby to the immigration.
Wow.
She didn't brought the baby to the immigration. So, and when she sent the document for me to sign the divorce, because she said that okay, she cannot financially, she don't have financial support from the family.
Right.
She need to have, since she's already married, then she need to get support from the city, the government, and the government say if you are still married, you are not going to give you any support, so you need to divorce.
Who said that?
The government said to her, the city office, you need to divorce
to
get the support.
Support, yeah.
Yeah. So then she certainly say, okay, now that you cannot support me, you have to sign divorce, and the government will support me. So when I received the letter, like 2 weeks later, the immigration officer come to me and say, okay, now for the interview, say, okay, where is your wife? Why your wife is not coming anymore? Did you have the contact? Did you call her? She's answering the phone. I told them that you are the one that caused all those things.
Right,
you know?
right.
You are the cause of all those things.
Because she has already told you.
Yes. So they say I have to prove that I'm married. I have to prove that I'm married.
But
so
you have your marriage certificate, right?
everything, but that doesn't mean they want to see your wife to come and visit you every day. But so the first thing they will do is to destroy that marriage, that relation. They have to destroy it first.
Wow.
Destroy
The immigration does that.
Not only me, it's for many foreigners, not only because I'm African. No, they do that for Asian, South American, anybody. As far as you are foreigner, they do that to you.
So are there any cases similar to your case?
Many, so many.
Wow.
So many cases.
So that you can even introduce us so that we can also
many
talk to
people,
them.
many people, not
Okay.
so many people. So
Okay.
many. So many, a lot of people, a lot of people. You know, the problem is that Japanese government, or I say immigration, they controlling their victim by putting fear on them.
Right.
More you speak out, like person like me, they'll treat you very bad.
Okay. So, Brother Luis,
Yes.
in the migration, how did you come out?
I come out, the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church support me. They apply for my provisional release and pay the deposit money, so that I was able to come outside after 1 year, 10 months. But before that, when I was there, after my wife left me, like 3 months later,
Right.
the immigration tried to force deport me. Yeah, they brought me to the plane, Narita Airport. They brought me to the plane.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm telling
You haven't even signed the divorce paper.
Nothing. They will make sure that they make my wife run away. My in-law was not supporting me anymore, and they tried to deport me. They bring me to Narita Airport. Then I protest. I said, no, I'm not going. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, how did they bring you to Narita Airport?
They called me for the interview. Like when they realized that my wife, she's not coming anymore, and there is the divorce document that she sent, that okay, they know that they have succeeded already breaking my marriage.
Right.
So then they called me one day around 2 o'clock for the interview.
At night or in the morning?
Daytime.
Daytime.
Yes. I went to the room. When I went to the room, they say, okay, the interview is that we have denied you, you're a refugee, you're under deportation order. From now, you are going to the airport. So the inspector say, Warimashita, that finished. So when he speak, they have mic in the interview room. When he say, the many officers enter the room with a blanket, you know.
Blanket?
Yes.
Were you cold?
Not blanket, they want to wrap me inside the blanket, you know. If I protest that I'm not going anywhere, they'll wrap me inside the blanket and tie me there.
What?
Yeah, it's what they are doing there. So already I have the information from the senior people there that if they try to deport you, don't protest. If you protest, maybe they're going to kill you. something like that. So
yeah, in the video, I saw one brother that they were like, choking his neck, and he said, Itai, Yamete, Yarusugi,
they are
Yarusugi.
beating people there. They are beating. They do a lot of bad things there. Physical violence. They are doing that there.
And I don't think this is allowed. It's not the law to, abuse people in the detention.
But go to court. It's not the law. But if you go to court, you're going to lose.
Wow.
If you go to court, they're going to say the judge. They know that the judge are supporting them. The judge is going to say, okay, you the one that resists. You was violent, so immigration have to use power. As you can see in the video, the guy was not using any power. You see.
Okay, and
when I realized like there was like 20 people with those blankets, I realized like I don't have any power. If I do anything, they're going to win me there. So I keep quiet. I just follow their instruction, everything. And when you arrive in the airport, in the entrance of the plane, I say I'm not going anywhere. So I shout. I said, make noise, and the pilot said I'm not taking him. So they took me back to the immigration, and there was inside the cars. There was nobody, only them. They was like pressing me. You understand what I mean? Like I have 20 people on top of me inside their car. 20, of course.
Why were
some
they
put their
trying
neck
to?
Here, some pressing me,
So when you came out, did you tell? Now in Jafrik Radio, you are telling the world what happened to you. But have you tell people about what happened to you there?
I told volunteers, I told lawyers, like the situation. People, it's not like in back home where when you speak out, people who come really they want to help. They are not there just for I don't know. But I speak to lawyer, all those NGO, all those people. Nobody take action. For them, it's normal. For them, it's normal. It's normal for them. It's not. It's more than I feel even bad to speak about that.
Wow. So when you came out, what else happened again? Did you see your wife after that?
Yeah. After that, I see my wife.
Was she okay?
No, she come very aggressive. When they released me, like the same day I called her, and the next day she was very aggressive. Very very aggressive. Tell me the truth. You don't love me. You want only visa or all those kind of things. You have to sign divorce paper. Anything I tried to tell her was useless.
And so when you came back, for me the most important thing, were you able to see your daughter?
She bring document like I must sign divorce paper. There was a contract like she bring. Like immigration says, because immigration called her when they released me, they call her to tell her that she should not.
This is Jafrik Radio.
But how can immigration decide for somebody?
It's what they are doing mostly when they release people under Kariome. Kariome is provisional release. People that having a Japanese wife, they will make a call to the Japanese wife. Say, okay, we are going to release him this day. Don't let him see the kid because it's going to affect the kid because they was not near the father for so many years. You understand? That guy is using you, don't love you.
Jesus Christ, this is wicked. If this is true, it's so wicked and this is evil.
So if you complain to the lawyer, they see what the lawyer say, Shogunai, you didn't record nothing, But I say, some lawyer have even like 100 of their customer, 100 of their client that this happened to them, 100, but they never speak out.
And they always get money from you.
Get money. They are not doing. Even some immigration officer. There are some good immigration officer that would advise you don't give the money to the lawyer because the lawyer was just there selling illusion to people.
What? It sounds like to me like back in Africa, this government appointees like immigration officers. They collect money and do this and do that. It's the same thing they're doing here.
Yeah.
Only they don't collect money.
They don't collect money here, but here even I can say that African officers haven't had. They have their religion that's there that they know that you understand what I mean. But here
they don't.
These people, they are killing people, children. You understand what I mean?
What? But you have a baby. What children do they kill?
This is the police.
Yeah.
This is the police that have done that.
What is that? What is that story?
Okay, when I was released, I was like in 2012. The people introduced me, like I have to go and translate for French people in Fukuoka. That they wanted to buy a car. They tell me they wanted to buy a car. Then I went there to translate for them. Then we was in the hotel, and the police come. They say that is scam. That was scam, and the people just said to the police, "This guy is just a translator." After 6 hours, both of us was released. After 6 hours in the police station, both of us were released. But when the guy was going, like after 1 month, he was leaving Japan. They found out that his passport was a fake passport. The French guy, his passport was a fake passport. So they arrested him in the airport, and the police come and pick me the next day in the house, bring me back to Fukuoka. Then I spent 23 days in Fukuoka police station.
23 days.
23 days. When it's the law, but most people spend 21 days. Now, during my detention in Fukuoka police station, I was living in Tokyo, Akabane. So the Akabane police station went to my wife and tell to my wife that this guy is going to prison. That is a
scam.
Is a gangster. Is a leader of the gang. Is going to prison. We are not going to free him. This, that. He have many girlfriends. He have too much money. Even his income is not telling you the truth.
This is Jafric Radio.
My wife was pregnant like 4 months for the second child. And
okay, Chotomade.
Yes.
After you came back.
Yes.
You were living with your wife?
Yes.
With no divorce?
No divorce.
And you guys started loving each other again?
Yes.
And you had a new baby in the stomach?
A new baby in the stomach. Her mother even going to in France to see my family there. For more than 30 years, I did not see those people because I did not grow up with them. I grew up in Central Africa. But my mother-in-law go and meet them. Everything
was coming to be better.
Yes. So the police said this guy have many girlfriends. Imagine the police who said to the wife that the guy has
a pregnant woman.
A pregnant woman, that your husband have many girlfriends. He don't love you. After you have permanent residence, he's going to divorce you and he's going to jail. He's going to jail. You're going to be a single mother with 2 children. You don't know how it's difficult in Japan. So they create confusion in my woman, my wife, mine, and my friend was supporting me because my friend was saying that this guy is just a victim, he's just a translator. My wife said, okay, I'm waiting for him. But my wife was telling also to my friend that the police are making pressure on her, like she have to divorce, they're going to protect her. But she was saying, okay, I'm going to wait him. Then my friend told me that like after 11 days, she was not picking the phone anymore. And like, okay. I do 23. I was even not eating nothing because I become sick.
Yeah, because
I was worried about my wife.
Yeah. So your story it's just like a movie.
So when 23 days they wanted to release me from police station. That was on Saturday, 2012. They called me to one room. That was because during the 23 days. All interview there was a French translator, French guy that was translator. But that day that they wanted to release me, there was no translator.
Pourquoi?
They called me to give me my luggage, no translator.
And you say go?
No, they bring me in the room. There was a paper like it, a white paper sheet in the table with a pen. They say, okay, you have to write here that you are not going to look after your wife and your daughter.
Huh?
Without translator.
A policeman told you?
Yes, that don't go look. You don't have the right to look for your wife. You don't have to search for your daughter.
But you are not. Excuse me. You are not divorced yet.
I'm not divorced yet.
But your wife had your firstborn baby.
Yes.
And now he has a second baby in the stomach.
She have a second baby in the stomach.
Cosway.
So, I said I'm not going to sign anything. He said you must write here that you are not going to look for your wife, you are not going to look for your daughter.
Was it in Japanese or in French or in Ghana language or African language or Chinese
was
or
writing
what?
in the paper that I have to write by myself. Nothing is in that. I must write
So
it.
nanda.
I must write it by myself. I said no, I'm not writing. That was 3 police officer, no translator. Those people starting beat me there. Really, they starting use violence, beating me that I must write there that no interpreter.
What have you done to them?
Brother, nothing. I'm not a terrorist. I didn't do nothing. So, you know, I was very weak because I had all those 23 days. Maybe I ate only 2 times. My heart, my mind, everything was just thinking about my wife. My she was pregnant with my daughter. You understand what I mean? Worry about my family. But now that they are asking me to sign that I have to give up from my family. I said, why should I give up from my family? Why? I said, no, I have to search for my family. So they starting to use violence. You know, I'm sick. I have headache every time. So I starting feel headache, feel disease. I said, okay, I'm going to die here. No witness. Maybe if I die here, those people will gonna say,
you resist.
I use violence
on them, and then
nobody was there. So I said, give me the paper. I read that in French.
You know, sometimes, you know, we always see this on American TV.
Yes.
That only American police are violent on people. But in Japan, it's like they are the peaceful police and the peaceful people in the world.
It's the image, the gift to people.
But if you go in deep,
if you go in deep, you make investigation. You see people that was in they will tell you that. Yeah. So I said, okay, give me, I'll sign. I don't know which language I read. Was in French, maybe in French. I read there, but okay. I told them, if you are asking me to give up from my daughter, I will not give up from my daughter. I will just write there that I'm not going to look after my wife. That I write that I'm not going to look after my wife. Then the police officer, when after I write there, the police officer give me a number, a paper with a phone number on it. He said, you go on Monday to a cabinet station to take the key of your house. I said, but I have the key of my house here. They say, oh, they have already changed the key of your house. I said, why? This is the key of my, why you change the key of my house? They say, oh, we don't know nothing about that. Go to a cabinet police station. So I take my luggage. I go to the pharmacy because that time I feel dizzy. I have headache. I go to the pharmacy, buy some medicine. Take the Shinkansen. Went Tokyo to Akabane. I put the key. The key was not working. They have changed the key of my house. So I have to look for the hotel to stay. Then that was Halloween. All hotel in Tokyo was full. So I found a room. The available room was like 35,000 yen in an Intercontinental Hotel. So I pay Saturday and Sunday night, 2 nights. And Monday morning, I went to Akaba. I first went to my bank because I left my cash card with my wife. I went to the bank. I found out that she have took almost 10 million yen from my bank account.
10 million?
9,600,000 from my bank account.
How did you get that money?
So I'm buying car. I'm doing car business.
Oh, okay.
That money was my friend because I play football in Central Africa. I play in the league and I play in a national team. I play under 1918 in Central Africa. And I was playing with my friend, and my friend came to Japan to buy car. He's a banker. He came for the economic forum. He came to buy car. That was his money. So he gave me money. He gave me 10 million to buy car for him. That he want to go and sell to people that are doing diamond in Central Africa.
Right.
So, and my woman took that money. I found out that she took the money. So, but what happened is that on Sunday night, I called my wife on Saturday. She didn't pick the phone. But Sunday night, she called me. And she messaged me, not call, she messaged me. She said that I should not contact her. That the police said that my marriage was a fake marriage. As I will have permanent, I will divorce her. That I was using and abused her.
Somebody that you have 2 children.
Yes.
1 children and another one on the way coming.
Yes.
Wait, how can this be a fake and you don't love her?
It's what she was telling me.
Wow.
And she said she need 30 million yen for compensation for fake marriage.
Sanzemayen.
Yes, 30 million yen for compensation for fake marriage.
Wow.
I have the mail on my phone. So on Monday morning, I went to the police station, Akabane police station.
Right.
The number the Akabane, the Fukuoka police give me a call.
Okay.
The man said, okay, come in front. I come in front of the police. They say, okay, we have your key. It's on inside. Come and pick the key. I went. I followed him. Then they brought me to one room. There was a paper on the table. The man sit down. When he sit down, he said, okay, you know, there is a case against you. You beat your wife and you have killed your child. I said, what?
Obia uwo Fukuoka no.
Yes.
Wabu yere ekumuba.
The same thing they have done in Fukuoka.
Somebody where you are in Fukuoka.
Yes.
You have. Did you turn into a ghost and you come and beat your wife, or and you've killed
I killed my children.
Your child.
My child. I killed my child. I said, what? I said, this is one I'm not going to write this. Before even we are starting, police people, some other police people enter the room. No interpreter. You see, they don't have warning arrest. They don't have warning arrest. Nothing against me.
But this is not even arrest.
They chain the key.
To take your key.
They chain the key of my house. You see, and they make me stay in the hotel. So I went to police. I said, I'm not writing nothing. So they starting, you must write here, you must write. I said to them, hey, listen, you guys tell to my wife that my marriage is a fake marriage. If you call her, you make your case, you make the situation worse, you change the phone number. So it's what they have told my wife, that if this guy, because they give her a different story. So to protect the story, they are lying. Ask my wife to cut all contact with me. The email, everything. You know, so when I tried to call my wife, so she didn't answer. So she followed what the police say. Only one call, broke him, change everything. So, but before she changed everything, she already gave me the story the police told her, that my marriage was a fake marriage, everything. When I told that to Akabane police station, that you know, you people told to my wife that my marriage is fake marriage, these people become mad, crazy. So this guy already know the story. Child is starting to use violence there again against me.
Two times. You know, they need something, they need to protect, because if the woman shoot them, it's big problem. Is the woman, is his father maybe the head of state of Japan? Or he's just a local man, a normal citizen in Gumaken there. You know, it looks like, you know, the movie called Prison. Yeah, I'm telling, this is what happened to me. I'm telling you, this is what happened. I don't think far. I can't even think far. I don't understand. So, what do they need from you,
brother? This is not only my case. It's happened to many people
in Japan here. No,
happened to many.
The media has.
Forget about Japanese media. NHK, I went to the parliament because of this thing. I went to the parliament, that was like 3 months ago. Then there was many journalists sitting there. After I finished the conference or my speech, NHK, journalists from NHK come to me and say, okay, we know what you have said is right. NHK journalists say what you have said is right, but nobody wants to hear about this thing in Japan. How can a journalist say that? That nobody wants to hear about this in Japan?
Do you have his name?
I have his name.
You have his card? Later.
I have his name, I have his card.
I will call him.
I have his name, I have his card.
Unless they kill all black people in Japan here. For this case, wallahi. I have his. So have you seen your daughter?
No, I didn't see my daughter. So after they starting beat me, these people starting beating me. You know, my first language is not English. My first language is French.
Ah bon?
Yes, my first language is French. Me, I learned English in the street in Japan. So these police people, they have their paper and the pen. They say I must write that I beat my wife, my scar on her body.
Scarf on her body?
Yes.
Did you do that?
No.
And when you were in Fukuoka, since you came to Akabane, did you meet your wife?
I didn't meet my wife.
So where did you beat her?
They said that I beat her. I say, how?
Do you have that paper?
They didn't give me that paper. They take that paper. How can they give that evidence against them? So the starting beat me. That was a woman who hit me with a camera in the head.
A woman, Japanese
woman. Police officer.
If you see her face, you know that this is this woman who hit me.
I cannot know that. I cannot remember the face. Okay. So hit me with a camera there. They starting brutalize me there. Then like.
Facebook account.
I tried to resist. Like, okay, I will defend myself, but I think they overpower me and they can't kill me there. So I said, okay, I'll write. So the police people have to spell because I don't know how to write all those things. So the police people will write like this, put A, C, they are spelling for me to write because no translator. So I have to follow what they say. So I write, I beat my wife, I Mexican on her body. I signed the paper, then they took the paper. Then when I went out of the police station, I called my friend, I explained to my friend. My friend introduced me a lawyer. And I explained to the lawyer what they have done. Because everybody was in shock that how can a government will ask a woman to remove pregnancy and steal the money. Then the lawyer, in my big shock, the lawyer was like, remove pregnancy in Japan, do abortion, is normal. For him, there was no any case there. What we was looking for, just how to become my wife, steal the money. How can we fight for the woman to give back the money and he can get his percentage? Me, I was just like, I want to get back my family. But the lawyer was his intention is just to fight about the money. That the money come back, you get his percentage. You understand what I mean? But most lawyers they will only focus about how the woman will pay the money back, and then they will get their percentage. But me, I want to get my family. So the lawyer contact the woman.
Oh wow!
The lawyer contact the woman. He creates her the address. He contact her. Okay. He write a letter that I give you 7 days. Within 7 days, you must pay back the money, and you must bring the child to him to see the child. And contact me, and he send his bank account number. When the woman receives the letter, directly she contact the lawyer. So they speak with the lawyer. The lawyer asks her, "Is he give you the permission to take the money?" No. So why did you divorce? She said, the police said to me that I have to divorce because the marriage is a fake marriage. They're going to protect me. That the guy is going to prison. That is what my lawyer is telling me now. He's telling me. So my lawyer and the woman, my lawyer started telling me that my wife she's fighting the police. That the police, that she said that she's going to sue the police, that the police are the people that tell her to divorce, to take everything, all the property, all the money, and they said they're going to protect her, but they failed to protect her because I just come out, waiting 2 weeks, I found the address. Now I'm going to court against her, so she have to sue the police. And she said to my lawyer that I have to give every month 80,000. Or we have divorced, it's okay, but I have to give 80,000 to support the child.
The child support.
Support. My lawyer said to me, no, she took too much money.
80,000 is too much. At least I think it's the maximum is 30,000.
Yes, the lawyer said that let's go to negotiate 30,000. But later my lawyer said, this police she's fighting too much the police, and police asked her to change the address again.
How? Police never can just say change your address.
They asked her to
police will tell you to change your address.
Yes, because we already know the address. But the lawyer said, and the police called my lawyer many times. My lawyer is telling me that the police is calling him and asking him if he give the address. The lawyer said, no, he did not give the address, my wife's address to me. That he is just negotiate how I can see my child and how can she pay back the money. But the police tell the woman, don't take the money. If my wife, I'm supporting my child, that means that I have the right to stay in Japan. I can extend my visa. But the police don't want that. They want me to be overstayed so they can put me inside immigration. So they tell my wife, don't take the money. And they ask her to change the address. So waiting 2 weeks, my wife changed the address. It's later that my lawyer found that even the domestic violence that they forced me to sign.
Right.
Like when I was like 70 days in the police station, my wife will have already divorced me.
Oh.
70 days, my wife will have already divorced me. So when I come out of police station, I was already a single man. I was not a married person anymore. So which wife, that statement police asked me to write, that I beat my wife, that I was already a single man, which that is fake. So till today, I didn't see my wife, and that domestic violence is there. And my lawyer is not moving. I will call my lawyer. Sometimes I will call him for 1 month, he don't pick the phone.
This case is funny. It's like there was a force somewhere behind the story.
So I was brought back inside immigration in 2016. Then I stay inside immigration like in 2018. I wrote a statement like in English through with the help of dictionary. I wrote to CNN. I make many copy of my 56 page. I wrote to CNN, BBC, UN, Swiss, and New York. Sent to Amnesty International and many other media. So immigration get angry. Why should I say that Japanese government is breaking people's marriage? Why should I say that Japanese government is killing people's children? I say, but it's what you people have done to me. So I stay inside immigration like 2 years and 8 months. I become sick.
After the Fukuoka case, the Akabane case, once again they took you back to the immigration. To the immigration
2016 because I become overstay. I lose my visa and then I become very sick there inside immigration. Then I started vomiting blood. I was not able to eat.
Huh?
Yeah, I started vomiting blood. And in immigration they took me. They put me in the one block that many people die in that immigration, that block, because when you're sick, they call it hospital block. But there is nobody that take care of people there. No doctor is there. I do 1 month. I saw doctor only one time.
Hey,
I was inside immigration. I was 90 kilo. 90 kilo. I reduced until 65 kilo. I was
25 kilos.
65.
I mean, so you lost 25 kilos.
Yes. I was in the wheelchair, like I cannot go to the toilet alone. The officer will take me to go to the toilet. If I try to go alone, I will fall down because I feel dizzy. I become very slim, And some officers, they cry, I cannot tell lie that all the immigration officers are bad. Some officers really cry. They know that I'm going to die. They say that why these people I'm going to kill you. Why these people are going to kill you just because you read that statement. And that statement is not lying, it's the truth. And many officers support me, say that you have to fight until the end because it's enough, too much.
Wow.
So, in myself, I was convinced that I'm going to die. Because all the application that my lawyer will make for provisional release, they will deny. But the officer are saying, well, this guy is sick. Why our boss don't hate you? You're going to die here, So when I become 65 kilo, they call me for an interview. They say refugee interview. I say, what kind of interview is that? I'm sick. I'm not feeling well. What kind of interview that I'm not going to interview? Is it normal for
a sick person?
Sick person in my condition, I cannot even. I'm in the wheelchair. I cannot go to the toilet alone. You understand what I mean? Even breathe is a problem for me. Sometimes they will come and call me, let's go shower, you will come and eat.
This is Jafric Radio.
I cannot move my body.
Wow.
I cannot move my body.
To that stage?
Yeah, so I can see the fear, I don't want to sleep sometimes. Like I feel if I sleep, I will not wake up. Then I can see the fear in some officer eyes that they are waiting just like this guy going to die maybe in a few hours.
Yeah, my brother, you have gone through.
Yeah. Like this guy is going to die in a few hours, When I'm telling you that immigration officers are crying, tears coming from their eyes, immigration officers, they are crying.
For you?
Yeah. They know that I'm going to die. True. So, they call me for interview. I protest. I say, I'm not going for this interview. How can, in this condition, I will do interview? What is the meaning of this interview? So, one officer gave me advice, go to this interview. We know what they are looking for. because in my statement, when I sent my statement, I write to UN or all the media that my friend that come from Central Africa here, I betray him, and my friend go back home and kill my family. That is in my statement, and that is true. That I was not able to pay back the money, and my friend said to the government that okay, he said he didn't do that directly. He said that he tell to the government that I'm supporting the rebellion because since 1995 my family is fighting the government. Of many rebellion, my family was involved there. So my friend go and tell to the government that I use this money, and that was like when my woman took the money and run away. Just 2 months later, the war started in Central Africa. So
Congo,
Central Africa. So that was like I was part of it. I know that I use this money to support rebellion. So when I wrote that statement, then I sent to UN everything that please come and do an investigation for this case, for this matter. Immigration get angry that I write that one, that Japanese government, because in my refugee application reason is that Japanese government, my new reason is that Japanese government tell my wife to divorce me, that my marriage is a fake marriage, and tell my wife order her to steal money that belong to my friend, and my friend go back home and massacre all my family, and tell the government that I'm supporting terrorists that terrorists in the African region. But the truth is that it's the Japanese government that asked the woman to steal. I didn't support any terrorists. It's the Japanese government that asked my wife to steal money and remove the pregnancy. So immigration is getting angry with that.
Because the police told your wife to do that.
Yes.
And if the police said that, police represents the government, so it's the government.
It's the government.
Automatically, it's the government who have tell the person to do that. So you are not telling a lie. You are telling the truth.
Why I said that? So they come to interview me in that condition. So when I'm saying at immigration come to interview me, that was just like they come with hunger. Why should you write that? Why you are telling people to not trust Japanese government? I say, hey, sir, listen, you come here to investigate. You didn't come here to you understand what I mean? You come to do investigation, to know if I'm a refugee or not. You didn't come here to intimidate me. And with this condition, it's not good for the interview. And these people continue with the interview. I was in the wheelchair. You understand? It's just like a terrorist who is dying, so they want to know which people. You understand what I mean? But I'm just a refugee. I'm just asking them to support me. But these people, they have already killed my child, and they are very ashamed. They are guilty because I wrote to many people. They are guilty. So now they want to kill me. When I say they want to kill me, these people, they nearly want to kill me inside immigration. That is, anybody that was there will know that how I changed from 90 kilo, I become 65 kilo, and they will be vomiting blood. Even the doctor is saying, took this guy to hospital. They refuse. To do like...
Yes.
Camera.
Yep.
The doctor say, bring him to hospital, do camera. They are refusing. But they are coming for the interview. For refugee interview that is very important for person's life, to save somebody's life. They wait when somebody from 90 kilo, you 65 kilo to come for interview.
Wow, this is incredible.
And after the interview, the next day they call me. They say, okay, your provisional release is approving. Yes.
And where did you go from there?
I went out. Like after 2 weeks later, because they say I have to wait 2 weeks inside immigration. After 2 weeks, I went out in the wheelchair because they already know that this guy is going to die. So they will throw me outside to go and die outside, because if I die inside, it's going to be a problem for them.
Everything is calculated.
Everything is calculated.
This is Jafric Radio.
When I went outside, I called my friend, some Japanese. They say, oh, immigration call us. They say that we should not go near you. You don't have the right to marry. Yeah, you don't have the right to marry, that we should not support you. Immigration, Japanese government are doing that one. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
I say, okay, can we meet? They say, no, we don't want to meet you. I say, okay, no problem.
Hey.
Then I have
do you go to church?
Yeah, I go to church.
Which church?
I go to in Azabu.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ?
I believe. I believe.
Do you pray?
I pray. So
Really?
I pray Catholic. Yeah, I pray Catholic church. I pray.
Catholic church?
Yeah, I pray.
I will invite you to my church. We'll pray with you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Because this is not, it's not, in my language we say this is not kwa. Enya kwa. You can't say, bro, this is not kwa. This is not ordinary. There might be something behind.
It's not normal.
Hey!
So after like 3 years, I spent 3 years inside immigration. So they released me. I started go to hospital. Starting, everybody was saying because of stress and stress makes
yes.
I have stomach.
Ulcer.
Yes. So how to call it? I don't know how to say that in English. Like depression.
Depression.
Yeah, chronic,
Okay, depression.
Chronic. Even if they give medicine, I need long time before. That's why last time I forget our appointment, and even hospital. For 2 weeks I didn't go to hospital because I forget the appointment.
Jesus.
So sometimes I will go inside the shop. I'll go outside. Sometimes I pay already, but I forget everything that I pay. I say, oh, I paid this or I did not pay this. You know, I will go back to the shop, ask them if I have pay. And this is not only me; it happened to many people that who stay long inside immigration. Yes. So, but when I was there, after 3 years, they released me. I started to go to hospital. And from 65 kilo, you know, I was just eating tofu, like something like tofu like that, because I cannot eat something because my stomach.
Yes. Yes.
So I have to go for extension after 1 month. I have to go in extension in Yokohama for my provisional release. And I went there after 1 month because they give me 1 month from Ibaraki. Then I went to extend my career home. These people say I cannot go back home, that they have to arrest me. I said, why? I'm sick. They said, no, they have decided that they have to put me again in detention.
Hey, babe.
I said, why? They said, no, you cannot go back today. So they put me again, they took me the same day from Yokohama station, they take me back to Ibaraki, immigration. Oshiku. So inside the car, I asked the officer, why did when you are releasing me, why did you call my Japanese friend? Oh, they say sometimes it's necessary to call people. I say, so what you are doing that? They say, yes, we are doing. It's necessary sometimes you call. So is it the law allow you to call Japanese people to tell them to not support any foreigner that come out of but this is not only me. They are doing it to many people. Before they release you, they'll call your relative, Japanese relative. They tell them to not support you, to not go near you, or to not marry you, something like that. To not wife, to not allow their child to sit their kid. So they took me back to.
These people are wicked.
Very wicked, very very bad people, very wicked. So when they took me to inside the immigration Ibaraki, the officer that was crying, they was not surprised. So when I went, they give me a room. The officer come, like 3-5 officer, one of turn by turn. They come to me. They say, we told Yokohama immigration that this guy is very sick. Don't bring him back here, because they call us. They say that they are going to arrest you. But they said this guy is very sick. He didn't do nothing wrong. Why you people want to arrest him?
Charlie Clement, bring me.
So the officer told me it's because of your statement.
Jesus Christo.
Because that statement you write, you are telling the truth, and the government are ashamed that what you have saying is gonna cause problem to them. So now they have to punish you for other foreigners to see to not follow you what you are doing. The only thing is that statement. Did you see there are people that are selling drugs? They went 25 years in prison. More that they are releasing them. Why? Only for statement. Why are they doing that for you?
Because the whole world, they think Japan is, the best.
No, not the journalists. Olympic, so many journalists. They say the normal people believe that, but the journalists. I speak to many journalists. All of them know about this issue. All of them know about this issue, but they are telling the Japanese government is putting too much pressure on the media and too much money involved. That's why nobody wants to speak about this issue. Are you think that it's normal for government to be doing that, nobody attacking them?
Okay, so go ahead.
So I stayed there again 1 year, and every day I was vomiting blood. Every day I was vomiting blood. Every day I was vomiting blood. There is no one there that I stay inside there for that 1 year. They put me there without vomiting.
Hey, you know God loves you, pa. Vomiting blood for almost getting to a year. Even if you vomit for like 3 months, blood 3 months.
I have all those because they are taking picture.
You have those pictures?
I have the pictures.
With you?
Yeah, I have all the data. I take all the data. I have it because I'm asking them to take pictures.
Hey.
Every day I'm vomiting. I create, even if I drink water, only water. If I drink Pocari Sweat all day, I vomit. But
Jesus.
With that, these people don't want to release me.
So now what are they telling you now?
You don't know that they have succeeded to make my wife run away. And my wife is the only witness. Some Japanese journalists went there. Like that was like 4 months ago. Japanese young internet like journalists. They went there, interviewed my in-law, both my father-in-law, my mother-in-law. They went there, and they are saying that my marriage was a fake marriage, that I abused their daughter. Then they are protecting my daughter, that I cannot see my daughter because I want to abuse my daughter also to stay in Japan.
Jesus Christ. So
I have in my phone here. I have the record because the journalist sent me the voice. They accusing me that my marriage was a fake marriage. Is what the in-law are saying.
And who told them? Because the migration and maybe the police told them that.
It's exactly
so
that.
Now they have that in their mind.
In their mind that my marriage was a fake marriage.
And your own blood.
My own blood, my DNA. They say that they are claiming that they are protecting my DNA. That I want to abuse my DNA, my daughter.
So, my brother, have you seen your? Maybe you've seen your daughter before.
Yeah, before I saw my daughter.
When you came back.
Yes,
home.
When I come back home. But
how long were you there together in home?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
How old is she now?
13 years. Because when the mother took her, she was 4 years old. 2012.
Wow.
And this is people, maybe there are many cases like my case in our community. So many cases like my case. That people that their only crime is even to marry Japanese woman. You know, that they will tell to the woman.
Why is it that I don't know? Maybe the Japanese men cannot marry their women, and maybe foreigners marry their women, so they are like jealous, or you I remember something. I've been in Japan for 32 years. Okay?
Yeah.
My first wife, she was beautiful than Lucifer in heaven. She's very beautiful. My wife was so beautiful. And I remember one day, me and my wife have a fight. We live in Meguro. And I was like 25, 26. 25, 26 years old. And he ran away to the coal mine. And I went there too. Now I remember, the policeman told me, you Africa boy like you are married this beautiful Japanese woman and you are making this nonsense. And I was very mad. That time I was young, so my blood was, I said, you say what? I hold this policeman like this. Wallahi. Me, I'm stubborn. No? I hold the policeman in Meguro, Donkensaka. There's a river, Meguro River. There's a police box on top of the river. That room, me, Nanaya, I hold the policeman. And he said, Yamete, you go home, your wife will come back soon. Now I remember,
They are doing it to many, many African people, many.
So if the wife is not sensible
No,
strong,
even if the wife is strong, they will tell to her parents. That the parents will now put pressure on her.
so your own daughter, for how many years you haven't seen her before?
7 years.
Oh, right. She send you picture?
No picture, no contact, nothing.
You don't know where she is?
I don't know where she is. My lawyer, I contact him every time, put pressure on the lawyer. Lawyer say, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. If you go to court, you're going to lose. And if you lose, you make things worse. Because as you know, French guy was doing hunger strike in front of Olympic Stadium because of this child addiction issue. You know, there are many foreigners raising their voice now. But okay, they are from Europe. They have at least there are some government their government will pressure Japanese government. But what about us that come from Africa? They will say, okay, these people will build good school for them. We are building route for them. We are giving them financial support. So the government will they do that. They are not seeing because okay, as a refugee, I cannot go to any embassy to complain. I met Cameroonian consul in African Japan Summit in 2013. I complained about my issue. He called me stupid man. Why did you give your cash card to the Japanese woman? You don't know that Japan government is doing that to people? But that
what?
He called me a stupid. I'm telling the truth. He called me a stupid man.
The consular of the Cameroon embassy.
Yeah, he called me a stupid man. You don't know that Japanese government is doing that to people. Why you have to die with your your cash card? Don't give that to your woman.
That's a great mistake that that person did that. He should have told you, oh, my brother, this is what is going on, but you have to be wise. Not saying that stupid man.
Yeah, he called me a stupid. And for him, I don't know what is his job here in Japan. In any case, you have to stand telling no to Japanese government. Why you used to do that?
So, my brother,
yes,
because of our time, I think we have to continue this. Do you want to see your daughter?
I want to see my daughter. Of course, I want to see my daughter. That's why you see my anger, what the government have done to me. But my second child, I cannot see my second child. They have killed my second child. They have killed my second child. You know, that is what called xenophobia. That is discrimination. Xenophobia. That is racial discrimination. If it was Japanese that married, are they going to do that? No.
No.
And they kill because they know they believe the father is a foreigner, is a black guy. That's why they. I'm not saying that it's black guy. Maybe it's too much because they do that to Filipino. They do that to Filipino. They do that to Brazilian. They do that to Vietnamese. They do that to everybody. You know.
So
to everybody, they are doing that to everybody.
Man, I'll be very happy if you can other nationals that have similar situation of your case. If you can introduce them to me, and we can all meet and we have a chat.
I have many. But
so today we will put. I think we'll bring we'll draw down the curtain for today, and then we will reschedule our part 2 of how do I say, the dark side of the Japanese immigration brewer. And not this time, not only you, but maybe someone from Philippines or from Brazil or maybe from India, from wherever the person is from. And then we kuraberu ne. 同じなのか本当の話をちょっと知りたい。これはちょっとね、やっちゃいけないことだと僕は思うんだよね。国として、イミグレーションオフィサーとして。
I have even a friend from Ghana that happened to him.
If you say Ghana, Cameroon, we are the same. If he can also come, we need another national.
Okay.
Different national. From Asia, South Africa, Europe, America. From other national we want.
Yeah, there are many people. You know, people are afraid to speak out because
somebody who can speak.
Speaking out, the government, they fear that they think that the government will retaliate. It's true. Like we see what happened to me, just because I speak out. And they know that even if they kill me, I will not stop. I will continue to speak out as far as I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, when I was a little boy, my mom always tell me, if there's a knife even in your truth, say the truth. And the truth shall set you free. No matter what. Because they cannot do this to you. You're a human being, man.
I have the
You have blood in you. You know, they cannot do this to you. This is above.
even the immigration officer, many immigration officer, like our really thanks for their humanity. They told me that this is more Yarisigi.
Yarisugi.
They said to me that they must punish those officers that have done that.
Right?
Yes, because they saw all evidence that I have. They saw all the evidence. They know I'm telling the truth. They said they must punish them to change somebody's house, the key, to kill his children,
Abba.
just because we want him to get out of the country. No?
Okay. Thank you so much, Brother Louis. Phillips.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And we have come to the end of the program. And please follow us and share this program with friends. And we are going to continue. Next time we will have our friends with the same situation in the studio. We'll make it a special edition, and we will go into deep and discuss and see how we can solve this problem. We cannot do it by ourselves, but we can speak out so that the government should, reason and help our brothers who are in this situation. It's not fair. It's not fair to treat a human like this. And then the other side, in the international world, you will show your face like you are an angel, but back inside, your room, inside, if you go inside, what they are doing to people, not only African people, not only black people, but what they are doing to foreigners in Japan in terms of that immigration issue. It's very bad. I think you saw the video. That guy was not an African, wasn't not a black man. He's from Turkey or somewhere. And see how about 8 people, held in this guy. Some people on the neck, we don't do that. So thank you for watching Jafric Radio, and thank you, Mr. Louis.
Thank you so much, and thank everybody that followed the radio.
We will continue this series. Yeah, we'll make it a series. We can do this like once a month. We can do this. Once a month, and then we can do this once a month, and we will work. We will get some lawyers who can help, and we don't want any lawyer who will be here to be a pasha. We want the right story has to be told to the world, because they cannot treat you like this and other people, or they cannot treat we foreigners like that. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And once again, this is Jafric Radio.
Yeah.
And the program is the chat room. And today we had our brother Louise from Cameroon, who came and shared his sad, and this is not sad, I would say, he has courage. He had a very great courage, and tell us his story about what happened to him when he came to Japan until today. God bless you for watching Jafric Radio, and we will see you soon again with part 2. My brother, once again, I will say thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for me this opportunity to speak out.
Keep on, and I know that one day we will have our white flag on, and there will be a salvation, and there will be a great success story for you. And I promise you that you will see your daughter soon. You will see your daughter soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You will see your daughter soon.
That's my dream. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Allah'ım, ben burada bu olimpikler yüzünde burada yatıyorum. Bu olimpiklerin yapılmasına engel ol. Kimse bu olimpiklerin yapılmasını istemesin. Bizler bu olimpik için, bu olimpik yüzünden eşlerinden ayrılan, çocuklarını göremeyen, ülkelerine zorla gönderilen insanlar var. Bunlara sen yardım et Tanrım. Biz burada her türlü işkenceyi görüyoruz, her türlü rezaleti görüyoruz, her türlü baskıyı görüyoruz.
What Japanese government are doing to foreigner in this country is not normal. They are using the Olympic to break marriage, torturing foreigner, treat them as animal. There is a war, hiding war against foreigner in Japan. We pray that by all means you have to stop this Olympic.
Turistas, deportistas, periodistas, todo el mundo estará mirando lo que sucede en Tokio. Tal vez ellos no van a ver lo que sucede aquí, en este centro de detención, en esta prisión.
Because Olympic is a symbol of peace, harmony between the race.
Lo que vivimos
But that
acá
should not be
en
used
esta
by a racist government.
Padre amado,
That killing
no nos
children and
olvides,
the baby,
libéranos.
innocent baby in the stomach of their mother because of their race.
Olimpik iyi bir şey olsaydı biz burada
Ask
durmazdık.
you God.
みんな祈りした。心から寝る前に1人、3人、4人、神様信じてない人も祈りして私見た。ヌーカーの人たちで話して、品川の担当はオリンピックはあるからあなたたちはなかなかだ。
Hi guys, you are watching Jafrik Radio. I am Abebe from Ethiopia. Jafrik Radio ni የተመለከታችሁ ነው። ይመቻችሁ። አበበ ነኝ ከኢትዮጵያ። ኤካሮ
Welcome back to Jafrik Radio. Today is another day that the Lord has made, so He says we should rejoice and be glad in it. It's here for, and then so Yamamo Akwaba Ediba Jafrik Radio so, and then the chat room Ampaya Ibija na and then onipa menene ba betwin komo no onu ankasa no ya dance di and o ya dance ni e de mo no life and afin so onu ankasa nso ne ho kafo a no ni nyina o Japan ha na bribi esi ama sa onipa no sisi oni hobium na ensame sisi nyinara no enne menene ba betwin komo na nie di sunso eye osofo panyin bi asese owo Ghana membo ni din ono ankasa bebo ni din na ye ne no atwetwen enkomo enti without wasting time no I would like to introduce to you my guest in the house today on Jafrik Radio the chat room program, Mr. Dan. Hello Mr. Dan.
Yeah.
What's in then?
Nyaminado.
Minya. Welcome. Mihu wache. What's in then?
Abroad the man out see. Hey, I know one dodgy kaka. That's all. Now.
Yes, yacho.
More than 25 years ago.
Yes, it has been a long
Yeah,
time.
more than 25 years ago.
I think the last time that we met was at Kawaguchi. My bracket
Yeah, that's it. It's more than 25 years ago.
Oh my God. And welcome to Jafrik Radio.
Thank you.
Welcome to Jafrik Radio.
Thank you very
Now, and then nkomo ben na woni yemba betwetwe. Na edenti ene oba Jafrik Radio.
Okay. Sisi Mezasida Doma. Sorry on him.
Amen.
Yeah. Na mechiawo etefo.
Hi.
Na hwefo nyina.
Hi.
No worry so Meza Asidamo. Nyami show.
Oh, show on some media.
Yeah, or Kwan Edzeboa Afanen. Nipa wo wiase monya Japan koti because there are so many people around the world that will see another warship.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Ma some one there.
Hi.
Minimum kafo. Me ne bakrom ha of an August 20th. 2004. Na sisi on katas fu hubium.
Ebe. Oka some cat as if you be on our patch saying.
Waka baby. In front of all kind of waka baby. I'm not sure will.
What happened?
Oh yeah, you're about born over nine. New gun, Japanese full friend in new gun. But in English, breast cancer.
Breast cancer.
Yeah.
You will crow him.
We'll create him war often and Kisarazu Chiba.
Now, about saying that unkafununya as breast cancer.
And John, natural causes. It's our intake as I eating or the whom na exercise because normally you have hypertension, diabetes, often breast cancer. Stroke, they are all in the same category. It's a circle.
Right.
If you are not quite, you see, I mean, or there at least your age in April 40, you have to change your eating habits. Eat your food as medicine. You cannot be 100% veggie.
Right.
But other exercises so. Avoid too much meat. Maybe once a month eat the meat or you're okay.
Too much meat.
Yeah, too much meat. It take effects on it. Meat is heat. Yeah. It take effect on your body. Once a while it's okay because of your energy. Yeah. But as I being there, leaves. There's the leaves and fruits.
Okay.
Yeah. Or help or boost to exercise. Yeah. I mean, in your mind, in your ahodzin. Now, be someone when you're 19 as an.
All right. Now, what part you say, Senator Fracho, who wife, you know, now on these fruits, no?
No, I can't tell, but because of the structure. If your structure now, no, you're not good seeing, or then would they feel fun. In the end, especially, I make a Ghana standard.
Hi.
Here, Kassan also I feel. Yeah, but oh, Yoruba. Yeah. Obian your Kasabo to my catch no healthy.
And the person mommy yare.
Yeah, 9J Chroma, you will want Casafuna one. I mean, only Yabania easy. No, Winya. That's the way it is.
Now, once a gun or Yankas for now, come who film crap.
No, them no, and John, when you're Ghana, then I'm going to say, America walk out. Ojano. Right. Ojano.
He or she become loose.
Yes, only the loose, I said, the intake. Then me and a doa, ABI especially. Oh, yeah, for children that are now be the man. On for fish and now be them. Obios in Trinam need you and go to even take it from now. Mr. Take it for example, then Yanko for Wohe. Oh, your jollof rice and now BB, Kruma stew and now be the man. Near my and Ninky cake on that's normal. Yeah, and go to your son, yeah, but not too much. And also, you won't. No, you don't yet. Okay, in literal meaning, too much of everything is bad. That's it. Into or then, there's a train yet, in China yet, or at least carrots, apple, celery, kale. Lemon, all these things, and or them are all your intake.
Yes,
at least on your daily cry weekly or there 3 times a week. Right. Okay. For example, as you take me every day, me more slow juice. Me apple, carrots, lemon, beets. Every day,
Hey,
yeah,
really?
Because I'm a cancer patient. What kind of chemotherapy? Let me be.
Where your name?
Me a cancer patient. I'm telling you.
Since when?
Since 2009.
Hey, 2009, that's over 10 years now.
Yeah. Yeah, but now I'm alive and well.
How did you discover that you were a cancer patient?
I went to Tokai University, Isehara.
Yeah, Tokai Daigaku.
Yeah.
Yokohama no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there they detected it. Or closer to Hiratsuka. Who detected 2009. No, very small. Into 2013, I made a surgery. I made a surgery. It's a tumor. It's at the back.
Wow.
It's there. Or back. It's been severe back pain.
Okay.
So I don't know where surgery. That surgery, what came out and I'm very marvelous. Back when I don't know who it's along the line, and I started my old life.
Like how?
The old life.
You said you started a new life. Or your old life?
I started my old life.
Your old life?
Yeah.
What was that? Your
old life is normal. It's like drinking and, eating, that stuff. I don't smoke.
Right.
But that's the old life. You get to the old life. when you were growing up, there are some.
So, excuse me, if you say your old life, you mean when you were like young? These
are some of the traits. There's that's all. Obia ye bida. Obia wo ni secret in life.
Right.
Yeah,
that's true.
You see, me started me call old life. That's what came out. You know, me cross field again outside the cancer or cancerous. Yeah, or baby. That's why then doctor said, "Munko Kanagawa Cancer Center."
Hi.
Yeah. Let me be said doctor in there. Is chemotherapy going to cure? No, catch now a 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, now put in a son 50-50. Is he going to agree to that?
Hi.
Now say, oh yeah, Muskashi on to Mansa.
Wow.
Now say no, I won't.
The doctor crowd pono.
No, it's 50-50. But 50-50, what do you mean? Or plus or minus?
On him say, yeah, okay, yeah, 50, you'll be alive. Even so 50%.
Yeah.
But occasion sekonakoye. I didn't know sekonakoye.
No, but that's the only cure for it. It's chemotherapy.
It's
no.
I didn't know that's what you say.
Yeah, because I live on what I told you. Fruits, veggie, a whole lot of things. I don't take sugar. It's honey and 100% honey. Manuka honey.
You don't take sugar?
No, I don't take sugar.
Why you don't take sugar, please?
Yeah, because sugar, like sweet.
Right.
Yeah, will kill you if you are a cancer patient.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sugar kills.
Yeah, it kills. Salt. But my more diabetic. Meat, even meat, too much of meat is not good. Now the best area about to my pig liver. Honestly, good.
Pig liver.
Pig liver, number one.
Your friend, pig liver, friend,
Preco. Ni liver.
Ni liver.
Yeah, doctor recommended. Oh, you okay?
Okay.
Yeah, but there, it tried vegetables. Mufane, daikon, cucumber. Those often horenso, kumatuna, morehia, a whole lot of them. Whatever. Yeah. Now, and you could saw a good year, noni.
Noni. Yeah, noni.
Very good.
Aye.
Yeah, it's one of the immune system. Noni.
Yeah, I think it's. I won't be brave or New Zealand or say Australia.
Apart from that, in Ibikwa Okinawa, Ghana will be.
Oh, really?
Oh, Ghana, yeah, well, noni. Tropically, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that one.
No, noni, you're okay. Moringa, you're okay.
Oh, moringa, yeah.
Yeah, moringa, you're okay.
Yeah. Moringa, they said Ghana, then you
yeah, moringa, you're okay. Now, another day you saw a good, yeah. Soursop.
Nani?
Soursop.
Soursop.
Yeah.
And who's in here, way?
Oh, soursop. I'm not seeing and grandfather wages in what that man is in. And you're fancy for a sweet apple. Or one too, but you know one sway.
I'm not going to be.
That's it. I'm not missing grandfather woman is in. Yes, and you're funny sweet apple.
Yeah.
Boko bia wonifi.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very good. You know, sit in a blend. A blend or good for cancer. All type of cancer.
Really?
I'm telling you the truth.
Did you try that one as well?
That's my favorite.
And how did you get it here in Japan?
Oh, from Okinawa. Okinawa is a different type.
But still,
Yeah. I look to be or a different type.
Hey, when you say maybe.
No. All the my bro be seasoning by my bro be. You can't enter with it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't enter with it. Yeah, especially wadbra or a green. It's okay. Japan don't like anything right.
Since year Ben, I was starting to say we changing our diet. You know?
Oh no, Motumaka I started by 2015. I'm starting.
2015.
Yeah, I'm starting.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm starting.
I can't run it 10 years.
Yes. Yeah, but I mean, it's a true offender. They call divine side so. Yeah. On the I'm okay.
Oh wow. But when doctor no, Emra muhu say who was yarewe I cancer no. Na ye catcher no. How did you feel like? As a Ghanaian, minimum says a Ghana, the cancer be or cancer. And I just say, you are in between death or life. Sorry, I have to go straight to the point.
Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry, me. I've gone through much.
So when you were told that you were a cancer patient, the first where that came from the mouth of the doctor. No? How did you took it? How did you?
I was downhearted. I said, chief knows a waboto. I was downhearted, but Obia all the time encourage me. Oh yeah, my sponsor or Japan in everything. Yeah, Kosiche, Mr. Che.
Hey, Accra. Salute,
yeah.
Papa, with my friend is Abba Jeffrey was in Mimi Bada.
Yeah. He have his reason. Only not too much. Doctor and Christ, I'm a papa. Also, I'm a papa in because on no sign maybe beyond me a surgery, need death warrant, maybe beyond no sign.
Yeah, my money. Would you assume we have my young Casanfa Papa we won't crack?
Yeah.
Mr. Che.
Yeah.
This man, I've never seen any Ghanaian since I came to this country 33 years ago, as you know.
Yeah.
What is a Papa Weda?
Yeah, the only thing there, because of his upbringing, Ghana Papa or him. And see, the way I was bringing, no, so, oh yeah, any other time I say, oh, you're crashing, no, I wouldn't be crashing. Yeah. And see, but, oh, you'll be a. Nyamisho no. Just is offended. What term do I use? Oh yeah, I'm the assistant pastor.
Oh really?
Yeah, in Hunidaman. Oh, Nyam Bible Mupa. Na.
Oh, Mr. Che, please come to Jafric.
On pay show off.
No, okay, I'll say me pay media.
No. You're a humble person.
Very humble.
That's the only thing.
But you know, Mr. Che has a lot.
Or carry weight. In there, the whole Japan, there are so many incidents are happening. Even immigration will call you.
Oh yes.
Police will call you.
I know.
That's it.
Pretty much.
Obotum will victimize you. But that is not his lifestyle. No, it doesn't go that way.
I remember.
Or assist. Yes,
it's
mostly confirm what banana education wise. Stop. Mama on so many schools now. But
enjoy a professor.
Yeah, burden will not do. Beyond that, burden will not do. Burden I want to do in there. At times, people leverage. Oh, yeah, because Papa knows that one know.
Oh,
no container in Zami Oye. If you move to the container along the line, one more trees can. It's you got the other side there. Other two freight in crowns was a bill of lady now. Yeah, there are so many things, but he was born to be like that. Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah.
Okay. Enti Pachoko Sway.
Yeah. Enti today my make a doctor dictating. I was downhearted, but let me tell you, doctors cure and God heals.
Hallelujah.
I'm telling you, trust in the Lord.
This is Jafric Radio.
Amen. I like that.
Yeah, it's omnipotent and omniscience and omnipresence. You don't rely on your own power.
No.
Hebrews 1 is faith. Everything is by faith. Those people in the Bible and everything is faith.
But you maybe some question back.
Yeah.
We are Christian and I say we are Muslim and I say we are Buddhist and I say we are they.
I'm a Christian. I was born in the Catholic Church. Okay. I went to the preparatory seminary. I'm supposed to be a priest, but I diverted. I believe in God. Okay. My everything is centered on God. Okay. And if I can say a little bit, my Japanese, my first daughter,
right,
Hannah Kotoku, who at the age of 2.5 years.
Oh, really?
Who at the age of 2.5 years asthma.
She died.
She died at the age of 2.5 years asthma with Baraki. Or then hent him for 3 nights. That's where I see how human being changes. And that strengthens me. And see, my pass through on answer. Yeji awar. Ewa. Answer me being a cancer. There are so many things I've gone to. Me residence 1994.
Okay.
Me permanent 2008. How many months or how many years? Yeah, you can ask me a question about it.
What?
1994. Then you get your permanent 2008.
Only 4 years.
2008 from 1994 to 2008 is 4 years.
1998.
1994.
Sorry.
6 years you go to 2000. So it was almost 14 years. Yes. We divorced. When he divorced, the following day I went to immigration. They gave me long-term residence. And prior to that, when 1999, the woman wasn't in the country. and my father-in-law had wanted to, endorsed, sponsor me for the permanentship. Immigration people rejected it. Says, so until she returned from Turkey, whereby we divorced. We divorced, I think, 2000. And now I went to immigration to change my status. They put me on long-term residence. And long-term residence, you are your own sponsor. Everything is 3 years.
Okay.
So that's how it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I start with 1 year, 3 years. Another 3 years, then I tender in my permanent residence.
Again?
Yeah. Before. It's supposed to be 2007. But my wife, who passed away, took the Japanese will say Hagaki.
Hagaki, yes.
What I will send it to immigration to take the visa. She thought it's my son's hospital, something. Okay. So she took it and kept it somewhere. So before she realized, end of the year. So she told me that, she saw, I said, bring it. My permanent residence has come, and that's the end of the year. So the following year, 2008, January. That's how it is. But it's okay. God knows what He's doing.
God knows.
I'm not disturbed about everything.
Mpacho, wife waka baby. Who is your wife? And there's a picture here right now. It's beautiful. Yeah. Can you please tell us who she is and what happened to her?
Yeah, she's the maiden name is Rejoice Amo, and as I married her, she's Rejoice Akuvi Kalichi. Yeah. I give thanks and praise to Mr. Che as well.
Okay.
Because Mr. Che bought a ticket to Japan. Acquired the necessary papers they did at his office in Ghana. Okay. And went on for the visa as a tourist. So when she came to Japan, because of my boy, Dan Deladam Kalichi, Mr. Che saw the boy and said, wow, this is a good-looking, handsome guy. So we should regularize her status. So I have to send in papers and regularize her status. So that's all. She had a residence. 2005. Yeah. We were there when, we have a second child, Diana.
Okay.
Diana Ifo Kalichi. Okay. That's 2005.
Okay.
But along the line, the intake, because me, I don't eat some foods, she likes some foods, and if you keep on talking, don't eat this, there are so many misunderstandings, so you have to give in. No, don't force. You don't have to force. You teach. You teach the right way.
You told her not to eat bangway, mendi. In a day,
problem. Carbohydrate. Too much of carbohydrate is not good. Bang. Then red oil. Me, I don't take red oil.
This is Jafric Radio.
Ngo cocoa, no. What's the benefit? When you go even the spiritual realm, it's not good. They use this red oil for all this. The fetish priests are confunding and red oil. It talk. About in the state, it turn out what the red and on top to what's the benefit? I know you can use it for soap. Yeah, what's the benefit?
I know it's good for the eye.
Eyes, I know. But too much is not good. The best oil is coconut oil.
Yeah, I've heard it before. Yeah.
Vitamin E. Coconut oil is in class, it go hand in hand with olive oil, extra virgin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened to her with the diet?
Honestly, before she